sugar, chewing gum with sugar, and I'll pop that in my mouth. Okay, now I've got my light board 3. I've got my map of Slovakia, and I've got my ruler there as well. That just helps me gives the camera something to focus on. I've got my pencil extender with my exam grade 2B pencil, and I'm going to start. Let's think about this. Wait a tick, I'm just going to do one thing first. Okay, so what I've done there, I've just edited a bit out, but I've moved the map along that way so that that pencil's that lead's a bit wobbly, unfortunately. Okay, back with the regular pencil. 2B. 2B is it? Oh no, that side thing. 2B. Exam grade. Stabilo pencil. And I'm going to start tracing. So, yes, I'm doing a map of Slovakia today. When I actually was, so where to, first of all, I had a request from someone to do Slovakia, and I thought to myself, well, that's a good idea. I've got friends who originally were from Slovakia, so that will make it a good map. But I actually remembered when I started researching it that they're actually from Slovenia. So I was getting Slovakia and Slovenia mixed up. Oh well. Anyway, I'm doing Slovakia. When I looked at the map, I thought, oh yeah, that's great. It fits on nicely on a landscape on a piece of paper. So yeah, that's why I decided. Well, not the only reason, but I thought, oh, that would make a good map. It sort of look good on the bit of paper, and it's an interesting country as well. It's a bit hard to trace it on this. There you go. Oh no, a bit missing there. Oh yeah. And the last little bit. And I'll finish. Slovakia. I thought I might colour it in a nice purple. In a nice purple for Slovakia. Now, one thing I didn't realise was that you may remember that at some point the Czech Republic was actually called Czechoslovakia at some point, and that meant that was actually when Czechoslovakia included the Czech Republic and Slovakia. So they just tacked on the name Slovakia onto Czech to turn it into Czech. Slovakia. Yeah. I never realised that. But yeah, it's quite simple and straightforward. Quite logical, actually, what you'd call that. But now it's the Czech Republic. I worked with a man whose wife came from the Czech Republic. I don't actually work with him, but he works in my building. And I talked to him down in the bike cage where we ride I'd ride a push bike into work sometimes, and so would he. And he did tell me at one point that he was going to the Czech Republic because that's where his wife came from. So that's the limit of my knowledge of the Czech Republic, I think. But I'm thinking the Czech Republic is probably going to be a good map to do because it's also fits nicely on a landscape page, just like Slovakia. So I might do it next time. And when I was researching or thinking about doing the Slovakia map, I thought to myself, well, I should do Austria as well. And then something in the back of my brain said, wait a tick. I think you've already done Austria. Or have I done Austria already? I think was the thought. And then I did a search. And I've done Austria in the past. I've done Ukraine, yes, pretty sure. Poland, yes. I think that's the second most popular video I've done. I've done Hungary. I've done Austria. So I need to do the Czech Republic. Probably got to do Portugal, I think. I've done Spain. I should do Portugal. I'm sure somebody will say that. What about Portugal? Now, was sort of waiting for my finger to heal. I feel the redness has gone out of it now, so it's gone back to a normal sort of pinky colour. Now I'm just using Mr. Brush to spread my shavings around. And now it's a little bit sensitive, this finger, but it's okay. Slovakia. Yes, I don't know anybody from Slovakia. Did I know somebody from Poland? I think I have. Hungary, definitely. Oh, Ukraine, yeah, definitely. Somebody from Czech, somebody, a wife of somebody that I talked to in the basement at work. So yeah, lots of Ukrainians going to Australia, mainly after World War II. They were sort of displaced people. And then they came to Australia. I often feel that I brush too fast. At the moment, I think when I'm brushing, I'm thinking, it's pretty slow. But when I edit it, I think, well, I'm brushing quite quickly. So hopefully this time, this is a bit slower. Okay, now it's Sharpie time, and this time I've actually got a purple Sharpie to write the word Slovakia across the map. Yeah. Make sure I spell this correctly. Slovakia. That was a good idea. We used to do it in black, but this time in a lovely purple. Now the capital city is Bratislava, which is down here on the Austrian. I think actually it must be closer down here. Bratislava, because I think I read somewhere it's actually borders two countries at once, so the border must be Austria and Hungary, and that's the capital. Here's Bratislava. Okay, so oh wow, Bratislava's only got a population of the capital 430,000, and Slovakia itself has only got a population of 5.4 million for Slovakia. Now, I'm looking at my map and I'm wondering to myself, what big cities should I put on? I should have done that and find all the big cities, but anyway, I'll put a few on. I'm sure somebody in the comments will say, PSA Persia are made in Trnava. Trnava's there. That's PSA Persia. And finally Kia are made in up here, yeah. Selina. So actually, Kia, Nodra is Jag and Road, no. Jag Land Rover, Jaguar and Land Rover, Volkswagen in Bratislava, and Peugeot. So I should put some cities over here. I think that one's a good one to put in. Press off. There's a major city. God's Ice. Another major city. According to my map. Down here somewhere is Banksa. Bistris. Banks of Bistris. Where do I get? Oh no, there's 10. Oh, is it? Oh no, it's Tren actually. Trenson. City there. Nitrogar. And Montijo. Okay, that's pretty well the cities. So it's a major auto. Makes 1 million cars a year, almost. Down around this section here where it's in, Kia, Peugeot, Jag, VW, big plants. They make them here. Ship them all around Europe, I suppose. Who wants to buy them, I suppose. Oh yes, so the history is interesting. 1920. his one of his grandparents, I think, might have been from Slovakia. So, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm sort of interested in. I was kind of interested in famous people born in Slovakia, but I don't think I could find that. Oh, I did actually. Peter Sagan, Sagan. He was Slovakian, who's famous for cycling. Not sure whether that was Olympics or Tour de France or what it was actually, but that's pretty good. Andy Warhol, yeah. Both his parents were from Slovakia, were born in Slovakia, but Andy Warhol was born in the USA. Who else have I got? Oh, and then one of my favourite actresses, Bianca Kalic. Kajlich. She was in Rules of Engagement. Played Jen, Adam's wife, and I sort of two couples in Rules of Engagement. If you haven't watched it, I think I've watched it twice, all the way through. There's only 100 episodes, 30-minute sitcom, or 20 minutes without ads. And, yeah. They didn't really give her in the script. They didn't really give her a lot of lines, I suppose. It was mainly Jeff and Audrey, Adam and Russell. And Russell and his offside, Timmy. She was in there. But there'd often be like a cafe scene where she'd just be sitting there and really Alfred didn't say much at all, if anything. Anyway, I always thought she was quite good. She played the part well. Always seemed happy. I'm sure she was happy in real life. So, the capital is Bratislava. Capital Slava. It must be. It says its borders. It's the border of the capital. Is bordered by two countries. I'm sure that's going to be Austria and Hungary. And Bratislava's down there somewhere. So it's on the border of Slovakia and Austria and Slovakia and Hungary. So that's that. Okay, well. This is going to be a bit of a shorter video than I had initially thought. Unless I've got a clock over there that I'm timing it with. I've got a bit to edit out as well, so it's showing 32 minutes as it's 40, which is possible. But anyway, I'll just run through the key points again. Slovakia in Eastern Europe. It's south of Poland, southeast of Czech Republic, east of Austria, north of Hungary, and west of Ukraine. Where it says, I've done maps of Ukraine, Hungary, Austria, and Poland, but not Czech Republic. It's got